Dane, the actor many fans first loved as Dr. Mark Sloan on Grey's Anatomy and later recognized from Euphoria, has died at 53, as widely reported on February 19 to 20, 2026. He had publicly shared in 2025 that he'd been diagnosed with ALS, and his passing came roughly 10 months after that announcement, according to multiple outlets covering the family's statement and timeline. What makes this story hit differently is how intentional Eric seemed about the way he handled the public side of his life in that final stretch. Carefully, quietly, and with a focus on awareness rather than spectacle. If you only knew him from the McSteamy era, it's easy to forget how rare that kind of breakout role is. One character, one entrance, and suddenly the entire tone of a show shifts because the audience won't let go. And yet, the later chapters of his career showed he wasn't content being boxed into one label, taking on very different work that reminded people he had range beyond a single iconic nickname. Now here's the part people keep circling back to. When he revealed the ALS diagnosis in 2025, the story didn't become a headline he disappeared behind. It became a line he drew about what mattered next. Reports note that he was described as an ALS awareness advocate in coverage of his death, which helps explain why so many tributes aren't just he was talented, but he used his platform with purpose. And in moments like this, that distinction matters, because there's a difference between being famous and being remembered for how you showed up when life got difficult. At the same time, it's important to keep this respectful and grounded. Details around any private medical journey belong to the family, and public reporting has largely focused on confirmed statements, his major roles, and the impact he had on audiences and colleagues. Fans are revisiting scenes, interviews, and cast memories, not to turn loss into entertainment, but to understand how one person could feel so familiar across different eras of TV,